Welcome back to the second video in our series, You're Expecting. We want to share 3 common practices you will experience during your hospital stay: skin-to-skin contact, rooming in, and cue-based feeding. Let's start with skin-to-skin contact. Skin-to-skin contact is when you hold your naked baby next to your bare chest. If your baby is stable at birth, we will immediately, within 5 minutes, place your baby directly on your chest to begin skin-to-skin contact. We will support you in keeping your baby in skin-to-skin contact until your baby breastfeeds for the first time. We refer to the first hour after birth as the golden hour because it's a critical time of adjustment for you and your baby. Infant bathing, weight, and length measurements should be delayed to allow skin-to-skin contact and bonding to occur. Skin-to-skin contact has many benefits. Benefits of skin-to-skin contact: it helps establish breastfeeding, promotes milk production, it's easier to bond with your baby, steadies your baby's heart rate, breathing, temperature, and blood sugar, decreases how much your baby cries, and decreases the amount of pain your baby experiences. Skin-to-skin also helps you stabilize sooner after delivery. We encourage you to provide skin-to-skin during the first few hours, but also throughout the first few weeks of life. We want to emphasize the importance of early initiation of breastfeeding. Breastfeed as soon as possible after birth. Most babies are ready to breastfeed within an hour or 2. Feeding soon after birth will get you and your baby off to a great start. The second practice I want to discuss is rooming in care, which is provided at our local hospitals. That means that you and your baby stay in the same room, day and night, for your entire hospital stay. Babies are not routinely removed from your room unless a medical procedure requires separation. So plan to have another adult stay in your hospital room with you if possible. Your baby needs to know you are close by smelling you, feeling your heart rate, and hearing your voice. There are many benefits to rooming in with your new baby. Promotes bonding, increases your parenting confidence, easier to recognize your infant's cues, promotes milk production, helps your baby gain weight, less crying for your baby, and more rest and more sleep. The last practice I want to discuss is baby-led or cue-based feeding. Babies are hardwired to eat when they're hungry and stop when they are full. We recommend that you do not watch the clock when it comes to feeding your baby. Watch your baby instead. Your baby will give you easy to recognize signs or cues that they are getting hungry. Hunger cues: fluttering eyes, sucking on tongue or hand, bringing hand to mouth, rooting, opens mouth and turns head, crying is a late sign of hunger. Feeding on cue, or when there are early signs of hunger, helps prevent underfeeding and overfeeding. It also helps your baby feel safe and cared for. Pacifiers can hide your baby's hunger cues, so avoid using pacifiers in the first month of your baby's life if you are breastfeeding. Wait until breastfeeding is well established, usually about 3 to 4 weeks after birth. Babies also give you signs and cues when they are full. Some common cues include slowing down or stopping during a feeding, turning their face away, looking relaxed, or falling asleep. Nurse your baby often, at least 8 or more times in 24 hours, including once during the night. Feed your baby as much as he or she signals they need to be fed. Your baby's stomach is very small, the size of a cherry when they're born. Breastfeeding often helps develop your milk supply. Move it or lose it. Making a full supply of milk requires frequent removal of milk from your breast. If milk is not removed from your breast, your body is given the message to make less milk. Thank you for watching. We hope this information will prepare you for your upcoming arrival. Please reach out to us with any questions about anything covered in this video.